Hi there, my name is Dave, or the Jaded Rabbit. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join me for a fancy video regarding the different McFarlane action figures that are made specifically for Mortal Kombat 11. As you can see here, we have Johnny Cage in his default skin from MK11 as an action figure. Oh boy. So if you're not familiar with what it is that you're seeing in front of you, these are 7-inch figures that are like ultra detailed. They also have like 22 joint pieces. As you can see here with this Johnny Cage box, you have an idea of how to maybe pose Johnny Cage, what with his 22 moving parts, as it says there on the back of the box. But this is not really for children. This is not a children's thing, as you can see there with Scorpion. It says age 14 plus, not a toy. So this is, even though it's made by McFarlane Toys, this thing is really meant to be appreciated by the adult collector. So please forgive me for being a big like man baby and collecting some dollies. Yay. So like my history with action figures, I don't really have like a lot of action figures. I have a couple of the Mortal Kombat ones, as you see in front of me, but this is mainly because I really love Mortal Kombat 11. Never had to buy Time Crystal. Wink, if you want to find out the infinite Time Crystal glitch, do consider joining the Jaded Bunny fam. But since I've never had to spend actual Time Crystal, I have spent like the money on these like cutesy action figures. So in this video, we are going to be taking a look at all 6 different action figures that I have collected so far. I guess we'll start off with Mr. Johnny Cage. He is the one that we have outside of the box. As you can see, he is very detailed, super cool, with some $500 sunglasses on. Really, such a shiny material that they have for this Letterman jacket. It looks super cool on the reverse side with the Ninja Mime label. He is really very nicely detailed, well painted. You can sort of see the illusion going on with the jacket because he doesn't actually have sleeves. His sleeves are painted onto his body, so you can remove this jacket part if you really want to, but it doesn't have sleeves. As well, you're seeing that we have some like fancy little tiny parts that are going along with this. So these action figures, they come along with like some really detailed accessories to go along with Johnny Cage, which is super cool. I absolutely love the mini Johnny doll. He is so tiny. Okay, let's see if we can make him stand. No, he just wants to fall. We've also got this like a trophy award, which is like from the actual Fatal Blow animation for Johnny, which is so cool because this Johnny, he's got like so many accessories. He's also got this sunglasses. I love it. So, Mr. Johnny Cage, he is like, on my nightstand, I wake up to him, like, every single day. He's so cool. He can do the splits. But Johnny is absolutely, like, my favorite out of the bunch of little figures that we have here. Mainly because I love Johnny. I have always loved Johnny when I was a kid. He was so funny from the movie. Really related to that 1995 movie. He was so good. But these costumes, the only thing that I wish, gosh, things that we could improve upon, specifically for Johnny Cage, I feel, like when you remove his jacket. So, when you remove his jacket a little bit, you can see his torso, and the torso, when it splits, it just doesn't look realistic. Like, as you can see, there is some sort of like distance, but I guess that's to be expected with joints that are very movable. The other thing I was kind of wishing for was that there would have been like actual pants for the guy. Like actual cloth pants would have been a nice touch, so that it would cover up some of these like his booty don't look that great. What with all the joints, right? So it would have been cool if he had like actual fabric so that it would cover it up, like baggy, like Hammer style pants, right? These could have been baggy cloth pants. But I mean, like Johnny Cage, he is like supreme. I give him like A+. He looks so good, so well detailed. Not to mention, he's just so cute. So cute. What with his 3 accessories. You know, like, Johnny Cage was just one of the characters to be released in 2020. Now, there was actually 4 figures that were released in 2019, 2 of which I have. So let's take a look at Scorpion. So on the back side of these little dollies, you can see like the default costume for the character. So this is the default figurine for Scorpion that was released in 2019, pictured here on the box. Very cool. But we actually have a different version. We've got the Smolder variant, which gives you like this like acid green coloration along with his outfit, which is very nice, very true to form to what you're actually receiving in the game. Now, I think like what is really cool here with this Scorpion is that they've gone like really all out with the accessories. So there's a bunch of katanas, right? There's 2 katanas. Amazing. There's also a spear. What? And there's also like a scabbard for like the actual like katana blades, which is so cool. You're getting 4 accessories with Scorpion as opposed to Johnny, who only has 3. So this Scorpion exclusive variant, this was an exclusive variant that you could only obtain if you were shopping at EB Games in Canada or GameStop in the US. So this is very like a limited edition exclusive. So I've bought it sort of for like the investment value. It's already double in price if you try to sell it on Amazon Marketplace, lol. But I am just wanting to keep it new in the box, sealed. I think that's the smartest way of keeping any collectible that you feel has value. So Scorpion Smolder variant, really lovely boxing too that we haven't really talked about. So here on the box, you actually have like a close-up of the character's face, which is very nice if we can get it to focus. So you can get like a little like half profile of Scorpion as if he was like showing up to fight in the game. Very, very cool. I think he has the gold demon Scorpion skin on. What is he wearing? Give me that skin. But yes, the box is featured as like a sort of showcase. So you're supposed to like keep it in the box. It's supposed to look nice. So it says there in the background, you can't really see it. It says Mortal Kombat. So it looks cute in the box with like some red blood splatter effect. On the side, you have like more Scorpion detail. There's just so many lovely touches to this early 2019 action figure business. But unfortunately, I feel like this level of quality is not maintained with the figures that you are getting now, like in 2021. Unfortunately, it seems like there's less accessories, as you can see with Shao Kahn and Noob chilling in the background. But we will take a look at them coming up soon. So this is the Johnny box. You have a better idea of what like the showcase is actually supposed to look like. like inside the box. You have lots of like blood splatter effect, as well as the lovely dragon symbol. The box is also just a lovely red. I feel like this red is very nice. You have lots of additional shots of Johnny on the box, which I think is great because it gives like people who are newer to like playing around with dollies how to pose them. So that's very nice. So do love Johnny here. Johnny is the only figure that I have like kept out of the box consistently. Absolutely love him. But there was also another figure from 2019. We have here the Subzero Ice Clone variant. So this thing in its regular form looks like this, which is alright. It's basic default Sub-Zero. I actually really love his eye art. It looks very like expression, very emotive. There's much expression with those eyes. Really love it. But Sub-Zero, now I kind of like think of him as a villain because of the movie, lol. But really, this action figure is super limited. Was another EB Games exclusive here in Canada or from GameStop in the US. But here you can see, oh boy. Wow. I think this is like really super cool. I really love how like the ice axes are like almost see-through. His whole body is almost see-through. The only thing that you can really see are the joints. So it gives you a better understanding of how they actually make the insides of these dolls, because the outside is translucent, whereas the joints are made of like a different plastic. Really cool. He's got on his like default belt arsenal. Really cool. But I love this ice clone variant as well. You're getting lots of accessories here. You've got 2 ice axes plus a skull. That's very nice. Something that we did not address is that all of these action figures, they all come with... So all of the action figures, they come with a little stand that says Mortal Kombat at the very bottom, but it allows the action figure to be like stood upright, have the action figure erect on any nightstand, bookshelf, tabletop, desk, whatever have you. It's very nice because you can really display this action figure wherever your heart desires. Maybe even like a little showcase, now I'm thinking, because like we have like a nice little showcase buffet that my mom stores all of her little porcelain dollies. Never thought about displaying my Johnny Cage dolly like so, but this is really lovely. I really like it. I feel like these action figures, especially the ones that came out earlier in the collection, they are of like super high quality. Love all of the accessories that go along with them. But after the 2020 release of Johnny Cage and Raiden, we got some releases of Spawn, and this is like where we really picked up the amount of like variants that you get with different characters. I can understand that McFarlane Toys wants to have lots of Spawn dollies because it's Spawn, it's their main character, but the Spawn dolly is like... It's definitely not made for children because this thing is so spiky. It's so spiky. It is a biatch to get out of the packaging. So we tried to take it out of the packaging today. You can see here he has like a Q-tip of doom. This thing is so spiky. Don't want to put it in any orifice, but he's got it. This Spawn dolly is part of 3. So there was 3 different variants that came out, all with different accessories, but just the same, like, base figurine. And this was the first figurine that came out in the series that only featured just one accessory. So this being the mace, and if you wanted to get, like, the other accessories for Spawn, you would have to shell out an additional full price to get the axe, to get the sword, to get the other weapons that you can have with Spawn. And as you can see, like, my Q-tip of doom is like sort of bent, which is unfortunate. I think some of these figurines, if you take them out of the box, they are very prone to like wear and tear. So, like, my Johnny, he's gotten a little discolored after having him out of the box. But Spawn here, we've only had him out of the box a couple of times, but as you can see, he's kind of warped. I guess the actual process of putting him into and out of the box is kind of problematic. It's a biatch to really try and put him together. But I really love Spawn. They really put a lot of detail into these figurines because I feel like Spawn, it's their main character, like down to the cape. The cape has sort of a leathery feel. Mind you, this thing is made out of plastic, but it feels different from the regular texture. Not to mention, it kind of feels kind of oily after time. So I'm not too sure how well these things handle, like, time. Makes me kind of fearful, because, like, when you take a look at the Scorpion Smolder variant, this thing is, like, taped down. If we can get it to focus, oh boy. So all of the action figurines, it seems like they're packaged with a little bit of tape. So I really hope that the tape doesn't remove the paint job if and when this thing is ever opened. But we're gonna keep this thing like new in box, sealed. Sealed. That's how you sell it on eBay. Oh wow. Okay, so let's take a look now at some other figures. Or perhaps we should do a little recap of what happened since the Spawn release. So since these Spawn figures were released, there was also Katana, also Baraka, but there was also variants of each of these characters. So there was a Baraka variant as well as a Katana variant. Then there was also a Raiden and Scorpion multi-pack. It had variant colors, but I mean, trying to collect all of these different figurines is pretty expensive. So this Johnny one, it costed me $24.99, I do believe. The Spawn one costed a little bit more, I think at $28.99. However, I was able to get like a refund on the full price of this figurine. So, as you can see there, this box is, like, dirty. There's, like, some serious streaking and fingerprint action going on with the box, and I've tried to clean it, but it never came off. So I called Amazon and I told them, hey, you've sent me some contaminated dolly. Please refund me. And they did, which was nice. So I didn't really have to feel the cost so much of this Spawn figurine. But the actual variants for Scorpion and Subzero, these were more costly. These were more costly for reasons unknown. In here in Canada, it was specifically shipped from a supplier in Quebec, so it seemed like there was like an alternate supplier for some of these variant exclusive models, which is odd. I'm not really too familiar with the whole entire manufacturing process that goes on with these dolls, but yes, if you have any idea, would love to know about it in the comments. Okay, so there was a lot of variants, and now in 2021, we have a bunch of more figures being released. So we got Liu Kang, we got Cabal, we got another Sub-Zero and Raiden variant to be released, another multi-pack that is on pre-order. Funnily enough, on the McFarlane website, they say that this Noob dolly is on pre-order. So how did we get it? Questions, really odd, but this Noob dolly, really like it because it's a bloody variant. So sometimes they have like just like color palette swap variants, much like the Katana Katana variants where it's blue and red or red. But here with Noob, you could either have just regular outfit or outfit with blood. So I got the outfit with blood. Apparently it's a little bit more rare to obtain. But it looks cool. It looks like his little like headpiece is moving in the wind as well. We've got this fancy hook. But OMG, that's it, right? Like there's like the base stand that's included at the bottom, right? But that's it. Really, Noob Saibot? This is what you're giving me in 2021? Not to mention, like, the artwork just looks very different from how it used to look. So here, with this Scorpion one, it's got kind of like that retro, old-style Mortal Kombat logo. But now we've got the updated Mortal Kombat 11 logo, which I hate. I'm not gonna lie. It just looks better with, like, the classic, like, MK1 logo. Like, why did they get rid of it? It looked so much more nostalgic, but like mix-up, mash-up, because you get like the nostalgic logos, but you're getting the like new MK11 skins. But just looking at the boxes, like I feel like we've gotten a downgrade in the quality of the box. So if you take a look at Noob, right, and compare him with Johnny. So Johnny has like a profile picture on his box. He's also got like fancy name of what his actual skin is that he's wearing, Hollywood Hunk. But I just don't get why like there's just a lack of detail on the front of the box now. And it's really like apparent without the extra like detail that there's only one accessory. How dare they be so cheap? Give me more accessories for Noob. Like, missed opportunity. They could have had a shadow, right? They could have had, like, I don't know, like a helmet or something, like interchangeable helmets for Noob. Gosh, like, they could have done lots of things. And this, like, background of, like, plain yellow compared with like blood splatter red. This is a lot more exciting to like showcase inside of the box. So if you ever wanted to store your action figures inside of the box, I feel like the earlier editions of this McFarlane toy was better at doing this, because you get like a nice like red background, which contrasts very nicely with a lot of different colors. Red and black make for very nice background colors. As you can see here, I made the unfortunate mistake of removing the little base for Johnny to stand upon, but, you know, I really needed it. With Spawn, I left the base still on the back of the box, so with Spawn, you get, like, a cleaner look with the green background, but this green background is looking pretty plain in comparison to like Blood Spatter Noob. Blood Spatter Noob is Blood Spatter Johnny, I mean. Blood Spatter Johnny is definitely nicer. Oh boy, you can also see with this Spawn box, it was just like crushed. And I'm so glad I got a refund on it. Yes, once again, if you ever are like unhappy with your purchase from like places like Amazon and you've ordered it online and it's just not meeting your like expectations, do call them, because sometimes you can get like the full price of something refunded. So I felt a lot better about like playing with the Spawn dolly, knowing that it was essentially free. The Johnny Cage one had to take it out of the box, but we're keeping the Scorpion one inside, the Subzero one inside, as well as the Noob one. We're gonna keep them inside of the box. This is a variant edition of like a regular Noob outfit, which I don't know, it kind of looks better than the bloody variation. There's a lot of like, I don't know if that's gold detailing. It just looks nice. Or maybe it's silver, I don't know, but I guess maybe it's like Photoshop. Instagram filter. This is what it looks like with like regular lighting. Noob is looking pretty cool here. I guess it's silver on those knee guards, but it just looks really like golden here. Wish we were getting like Season 8 Kombat League skin for Noob Saibot. That would have been super cool. But since he's a variant, we're gonna keep him inside the box. Plus this box isn't like too badly like dinged up. Not too damaged, but I do feel like a definite like degrade, like downgrade in the quality of these boxes and the ability to really showcase your like character. So let's take a look at Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn, we are gonna take this guy out of the box, and I'm pretty excited. So Shao Kahn, he is the king. He is the Khan. He is the emperor of the Outworld. So am pretty excited to be playing around with Shao Kahn. Now, with Shao Kahn, I think there's only... Gosh, it looks like only one accessory, like a hammer, and the hammer already looks bent. What? This is supposed to be brand new to this year. But it looks like he has a helmet. I don't know if it's, like, removable. That's pretty cool. But let's take a look at the backside before we open this bad boy. Here you can see him posing with his, hammer. Two-handing it. Okay. Oh boy. Oh wow. He's got like foot detail. Crazy. Okay, so we get like some stock photo of the figure on the side. Looking pretty nice. Oh boy, his nipples look so defined. I'm excited to be playing with this one. Okay, so wow, Shao Kahn. Yeah, when I saw this, I thought I had to get it because it's just so gold and shiny. It's so lovely, and I mean, like, it's the default outfit that you get for him in the game, but this is so exciting. I'm so excited to be opening him. Now, I was also pretty unhappy with the packaging with this one, too. Okay, so I'm not too sure if you can see that there, but there is, like, some, like, disgusting, like, slippery, dirtiness on the box. Also kind of, like, dented and, like, scuffed. Like, this is not mint quality box packaging, and I mean, like, they're, like, advertising this thing for being in a showcase collectible box, but this box is just, like, damaged, so I was so PO'd. So I called Amazon, and I'm like, the box isn't good. There's stickiness on it. So I was able to negotiate some credit on it. Wasn't able to get a full refund, but we got, like, a credit, which I'm grateful for. It kind of reduces the cost of this action figure. Now, this is a Shao Kahn default costume character. He also has a variant coming out with Subzero that's like yellow. It's terrible. He has like a mustard yellow, and like Subzero has like pea yellow ice axes. We'll throw in a picture if I remember. Ew, it's so gross. I'm excited to have this, like, a regular Shao Kahn dolly to play with. So we are going to open him up and have some fun with our action figures. Yay! So, with Shao Kahn finally outside of his box, you can really tell that this packaging is pretty lame. It's just like a plain yellow background, no like dragon symbol, nothing really inside of the box to really distinguish it as like a showcase centerpiece. It's not that nice, which you can see in comparison to the Johnny box right beside. It's just a lot more exciting with the blood splatter effect. So I'm kind of unhappy that it seems like we're getting like a markable like decrease in packaging, yet the prices for these things are going up and up. Like this Shao Kahn one costed me, I think, $30.99. So like prices, what's going on with the prices of these things? Not to mention, I've also got here like the internal like plastic packaging. So the one for Johnny, pretty basic. There's a couple of holes that the action figure inserts through. The one for Spawn is just really quite intricate. You've got all sorts of like ties and doodads trying to like keep the like figure attached to the packaging. So really there's a lot of packaging going on with the Spawn one. However, now we come to the Shao Kahn plastic packaging. No such doodads here. Nothing really keeping the figure secure, which makes me curious, did my figure get damaged in shipping? Because my Shao Kahn, he's a little wobbly. So this was really difficult to try and get this Shao Kahn to hold the hammer as such. I figure he has two hands, he can two-hand this hammer. However, his like little fingers are just so spiky, as you can see there. They are not articulated, meaning that you can like bend them easily, but they're just so spiky. So really just trying to like handle the figure at all, it's just so hard because there's so many spiky bits on Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn though is like really well painted, really well articulated, very pretty. He has like this little like red sash here, and if you can see, it goes like wee. It's nice. It's a very nice little detail that they've included here. But the helmet I have tried, it does not seem like it's removable, so it would have been nice to really see Shao Kahn's face without the helmet, but unfortunately no, you're stuck with this helmet on at all times. But the hammer is really cool. I like the hammer, but it has to be like, the hammer is quite bendy, I guess, in order to really get the figure to hold the hammer. But taking a look at like the rest of him, he is just so spiky. So spiky. Really trying to adjust his legs, do beware, because he's got like these like pincer stabby things on his armor. He is well armored, so totally not for children to play with, because this thing is so pointy. But you can see the joints with him, and there isn't really a lot of color variation going on with the model for Shao Kahn. He pretty much has two different colors of brown that are painted on his body. Really would have liked to have seen more different colors, a range of browns, if you will, and the brown just sort of blends into the brown of the armor, which leads to the bottom half of the figure not really popping as much as like the top half, which has this like very beautiful gold paint and a striking red detail. Looks very nice. But Shao Kahn, he has flaps. His flaps go up, you can see his backside, lol. So amusing. So I love that you can really play with the figures, examine them from all angles. Very cool. So yes, I guess I am just like a big man baby playing around with my dollies. So I do quite enjoy this Shao Kahn figure, but I don't think it's worth this increased price point. As you see, like the packaging is just so minimal. It's a downgrade in my opinion in comparison to what we were getting with the earlier packaging from the series. As well, like the packaging doesn't really seem too safe, and a lot of the time I'm getting things like sticky, and I'm not too sure if I should blame Amazon or McFarlane Toys for that. But every time I call Amazon and I ask for like a credit or a refund, I do recommend the same. So wow, Shao Kahn, he's looking so good. We're gonna have to like pose our little dollies, so just join me back in a sec. Wee! Shadow kick Johnny! Wee! Hammer lunge with Shao Kahn. Kinky action with Spawn. Fancy circle jerks. YMCA kinda. Best friends. Kissing buddies. Mwah. Dismembered Spawn. Shao Kahn dabs. Bionic arms Johnny. Fatal blow action Johnny Cage. BJ action for Johnny Cage. Everybody do the splits. High fives, bro. Shao Kahn's nipples. OMG, I had so much fun playing with my new Shao Kahn action figure. I hope you did too. It was also a blast playing again with the Spawn and the Johnny figures. I think Johnny is my favorite out of the three. He's got the most accessories, he's got the sunglasses, the trophy, the little action figure. But I feel like also really cool is the Subzero clone, Ice Clone. These variants of Sub-Zero and Scorpion, I feel like they are very special. So I'm glad that I have them still sealed in the box, mint in box, because yes, I feel like there's some sort of value with them. Not too sure about the Noob Saibot one. I'm not too sure if that'll gain some value given that it's a bloody variant, but it seems like general trend is packaging, and maybe some of the design has just slightly decreased in quality in terms of the later 2021 action figure releases, at least what I'm seeing based off of the Shao Kahn versus what we got initially with Sub-Zero and Scorpion. But I feel like there's plenty more action figures still yet to be released by McFarlane Toys. So there's to be a 12-inch Spawn figure, a Cabal variant, there's just all sorts of new figures that are on the way. So even though, like they say, no more DLC support for MK11, it certainly seems like they've got all the action figure support in the world. But yes, if you're here at this part of the video, thank you so much, my friends, for joining along. Please do remember to leave a like on the video. It really helps out with the channel. As well, leave a comment. Let me know which figure you see here is your favorite. Or do you have any figures of your own from MK11? Like Baraka or Raiden or Katana or Cabal. These are all characters that I don't have yet. I would really love if they put a Jade action figure in the game, or a Devora one. Imagine the ovipositors would be crazy. But do also check me out, please, on Twitch, on Twitter, on Discord. Everyone is invited to join the Discord community. As well, we've got a secret community within the Jaded Bunny family. If you would like to help support the channel, please do consider joining the fam. When you join the fam, you get access to a secret group chat, as well as fancy builds for MK11 to take you to #1 overpowered augmented builds, infinite time crystal glitch, teehee, all sorts of glitches. But gotta give special shout outs to my mini bunnies, Chris and Joshua, my bunnies, Ross, Marky, Alina, Jackson, Dreaded Jones, Dr. Eggman, Atomic X-Fire, Dante, Calum, Robert, Terrence, Thomas, Cody, Erdem, Shane, Yuri, Whiskey Baylor, Lofi the Loaf, Will, Canyon, Jason, Andre, the Hakaishans, Gabe, Snoopy's channel, David, and Eric. My rabbits, Queen Melina, Alan, Sean, Ryan, Jason, JJ, Jenny, Honest Evo, A Misanthrope, and the Joker. And please don't forget to check out my fabulous Jackrabbits, Cider Mike, Joel, and Plague Doctor, and my elite rabbits, Ragnar and Cane Juice, by going to the featured channels tab on my YouTube. If you're ever lacking for MK11 content, please do check them out. They've got some swell videos as well. But oh boy, this is so much fun. I hope that you had fun. But if you're here at this part of the video, I think you know what happens next. Well, you know that Johnny's a spammer. Green force balls fly through the night. He was born to die in combat. That's the reason he's so ready to fight. Played one role all through his life. Typecasted as that ninja mime. He's the one who should be afraid. What will happen to you, Johnny Cage? Thank you again, my friends, for joining along. God bless you. I'm praying for you to have easy victories in Kombat League, and I hope that you're rolling in that time crystal. But until next time, please stay safe, stay healthy, stay happy. Bye, my friends. Take care. Peace. Love you guys.